Gentlemen, you are the cream of the world's air forces. This country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorist force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks. To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration commensurate with your positions as the premier top guns of the world. This is an evaluation of your operational abilities. Intelligence reports an enemy supply unit moving to resupply their forward positions. You should have the advantage of surprise. We should have localized air superiority for the duration of the operation. Target, C5A supply unit.
Ready? Break now! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Great shot! Don't let him him away! Out! On our right! Bogey on our 6! Take off! Locked on target. Fire! Down! Bingo! Yahoo! On our left. Warning! Bogey on our 6. Warning! On our right. Warning! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Take off! Enemy in sight. On our right. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Put it down. Great shot. On our right. Up ahead. Fire. Jesus, miss. Stay with him. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Fire, take off. Enemy target located. On our right. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Enemy take off. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy locked on target. Wasted! Enemy target located. On our right. Let's return to mission, buddy. Up ahead. Bogey at 12 o'clock. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Fire. Put it down. Take off. Stay with him, Bogey on our 6. Don't let him get away. Back one. Enemy target located. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Bogey on our 6. On our left. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Bogey at 12 o'clock, on our left. Up ahead. On our right. 12 o'clock. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot down. Jesus, miss. Look at 12 o'clock. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot him away. Located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Push down! Great shot! Enemy locked on target. Out! Great shot! They blew him away! Mission accomplished.
Immediate mobilization required. Our base's position was compromised in the last enemy push. Reports indicate imminent arrival of bombers. Scramble and ace those bogies. Target B-52 Bomber Force.
Ready? Break now! Warning! Locked on us. Visual approaching. Dive! On our right! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Take off! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Wait! On our right! Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Up ahead! On our left! Don't let bogey on our 6. Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive!
Alert by damage. Alert
Up
by
ahead! Bogey on our 6.
Alert by damage. Warning.
On our right!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Wait! On our left! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Jesus, miss! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Fire! Take off! Bogey at 12 o'clock. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Bogey at 12 o'clock. On our right. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot down. Bogey on our 6. Don't let him get away. Take off. On our Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our tail. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot it down. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. And a bogey on our 6. Stay with him. Take off. Don't let him get away. Jesus, miss. Don't let him get away. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yeah! Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay back, one! Jesus, miss! Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yeah! Back one! Up ahead! Enemy targets located. Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yeah! Don't let him get away! Blow him away! Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yeah! Toast! Mission accomplished.
AWACS report an enemy incursion in our sector. We are diverting you from local air support to forward operations. Neutralize the approaching units. Target, enemy attacking force. Formation makeup is unknown. Expect enemy fighter support and a tough dogfight. Good luck.
Ready? Break now! Enemy locked on target, locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Enemy target located. Take off! Look on our tail! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with it, Obi on our 6. Don't let him get away. Stay with him. Obi on our 6. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! On our right. Obi on our 6. Up ahead. On our left. Obi on our 6. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot down. Back one. Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Back one! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Take out! Obi on our 6. Enemy target located. On the takeoff. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! Blew him away! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Warning! Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Mission accomplished.
Up to now, our offensive missions have been constrained by the presence of civilians in Donut City. A recent evacuation of that city permits us to engage hard targets within the city perimeter. Target 1, Computer Communications Center. Target 2, Enemy Headquarters Building. Night conditions should neutralize enemy ground fire. However, the city has at least 3 interceptors available. We have no intelligence on force composition. From now on, you will have a wingman assigned to you. Inform him of the operation before departure.
approaching. Guys! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Jesus, miss! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Pull out of it!
Engine stall. Caution.
On our left! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss! Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Enemy in sight. On our left. Let's return to mission, buddy. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Don't let him get away. Jesus, miss. Jesus, miss. Oh, who's on our tail? On our left. Who's on our tail? Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Enemy on our right. Enemy in sight. Enemy up ahead. Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. We've lost wingman. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! On our right. Who's on our tail? On our right. Up ahead. Let's return to mission. Missile approaching. Guys! Back run. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy bingo! Yahoo! Enemy locked on target.
Body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! Stay with him. Jesus, miss! Stay with him. Blew him away. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Oh, great shot! Enemy target located. On our right. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Enemy in sight. Up ahead. On our right. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss! Pick off! On our left! Enemy up ahead! On our missile approaching! Die! Die! Enemy up ahead! Enemy locked on target! Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our 6! Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Fire! Bogey on our 6. Stay with him. Jesus, miss! Take off! Bogey on our 6. Don't let him get away. Here! Oh, take off! On our right! Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. On our right! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Shoot him away! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Enemy missile approaching. Die! Die! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy bingo!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy locked on bingo! Mission accomplished.
Fluorescence indicates a weak link in their fuel supply infrastructure. A single pipeline transfers all crude oil from their fields to their refinery. Strike both the pipeline and the refinery. Target: oil refinery plant and oil field. Use the pipeline as a reference to the refinery. Locate and destroy.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target.
Target.
On our right. Bogey on our 6. Enemy target take off. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target.
Target.
Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. On our left. Up ahead. Fire. Down. Here. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot down. Take back run. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Quick shot! Quick shot! Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Quick shot! Quick shot! Altitude too low. Climb! Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Target.
Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Forward. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with us. Take back run! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. We're home 12 o'clock. Bogey on our 6. Take off. Enemy target located.
Target.
On our right.
Target.
Enemy locked on target. Quick shot. Up ahead. Up ahead! Fire! Shoot it down! Enemy in sight. On our right! Enemy in sight. Fire on the head. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Enemy in sight. On the head. Bogey on our 6.
Warning. Warning.
Bogey on our tail. Take off. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Take off. On our right. On the head. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Go! Take off. Bogey at 12 o'clock. On the head. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Fire, roll! Pull out of it!
Stall.
Here! Out! On our left! On the head! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Here! Out! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target.
Halted.
Bring back!
Halted.
Enemy locked on target. On our left. Bogey on our 6. On our left. Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. Enemy targets located. Take off! On our right! On the head! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Bingo! On our right! Bingo! Woohoo! On the head! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Put it down! On our right! Enemy in sight. On the head! On our left! On the head! Enemy in sight. Fire! Put it down! Back one! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Ready, shot! Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy targets located. East, out! Caution! Pull out of it! I'm losing him! Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. On our left!
Caution!
Great shot! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6.
Caution!
Great shot!
Caution!
Enemy in sight. On our left! Take off! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Enemy targets located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. On our bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Take off! Altitude too low. Climb!
Caution!
Bogey on our tail! On our right! Up ahead! On our left! Enemy locked on target. Climb! Up ahead! Stay with us! Don't let it get away! Enemy targets located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. On our left! Bogey on our 6. Altitude too low. Climb! Mission accomplished.
The enemy has proved to have significant resources. This war of attrition is not to our advantage. We are now targeting key infrastructure sites. Target: resources mining system and production plant. Intelligence reports stealth fighters operating in this theater. Remember, their lack of radar signature makes visual sighting essential.
Ready? Break now! Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Mine! Bogey on our 6. Enemy targets located. Take off! Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy targets located.
Caution!
Enemy targets located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Wasted! Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy locked on range shot. Range shot. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Range shot. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Oh! Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down!
Caution.
Pull out of it!
Engine
Pull on our
stall.
tail!
Caution.
On our left! Bogey at 12 o'clock! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy
Warning.
locked on us. Oh no, missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Enemy in sight. On our right! Bogey at 12 o'clock. On our right! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Oh, pull out of it! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Oh, pull out of it! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Let's return to mission, buddy. Take off. Enemy locked on target. Fire. We're hooked on our tail. On our left. Enemy in sight. On our left. Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6.
Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body
Enemy target
damage.
located.
Alert. Body damage.
Enemy in sight.
Warning.
Locked on us.
Warning.
Bogey on our 6. Take off. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woo-hoo! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. On our left. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! Wasted! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Let's return to mission, buddy! located. Enemy locked on Bogey at 12 o'clock.
Halted.
Bogey on our 6. Take off. Enemy targets located. On our right. Enemy locked on target. Great shot. Bogey on our 6. Enemy targets located. Enemy up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Down. Jesus, miss. On our right. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Down. Bingo. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss. Here. Post. We'll take off. On our left. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Fire. Down. Great shot. Back one. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy in sight. Great shot! Mission accomplished.
The enemy's ADCRS, Air Defense Command and Radar System, has been identified. We can expect a steep drop in enemy effectiveness if this site is destroyed. The enemy has an effective SAM kill zone around the target. Its one weak point is a narrow ravine leading to the base. This requires precision, nap of the earth flying. Target, enemy radar site. You have no effective countermeasures to this model of SAM. Exit the ravine and you are toast.
Ready? Break now! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Here! Post! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Here! Post! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Here! Post! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down!
Regaining Donetsk city is a prime strategic consideration for the enemy. To forestall offensive operations, we will strike their staging area. Target, staging facilities and B-1 bombers. Our goal is to hit them just before their incursion begins.
Ready? Break now! Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Break shot! Moving on our tail! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Break shot! Bingo! Yeah! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Fire, shoot it down! Fire, shoot it down! Here, out! Stay with him. Wait! Enemy targets located. Up ahead! Let's return to mission! Lock on us. Missile approaching. Die! Focus on our six. On our left. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Don't let him get away. Stay with him. Back run. On our left. On our right. Focus on our six. On our right. Up ahead. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with it! Go! Don't let him get away! On our left! Bingo! Move on our tail! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight! Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Out! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Great shot! Enemy target located. Focus on our six.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in
Alert,
sight.
body
Enemy
damage.
target located. Focus on our six. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Focus on our six.
Caution,
Enemy locked on target.
caution. Alert, body damage.
Focus on our
Alert,
six.
body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Take off!
Alert, body damage.
Enemy targets located. Focus on our tail. Focus on our six. Take off. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on. Enemy target located. Focus on our six. Take off. Enemy in sight.
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Nine. Bogey on our 6. Enemy bogey on our 6. Up ahead.
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Nine. Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Up ahead. On our left. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Don't let him get away. Enemy in sight. On our left. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Enemy in sight. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Wasted. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Get goes! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Get goes! Woohoo! Mission accomplished.
Naval Intelligence report a transport heading to Nawikot Bay. Since it may be a troop transport, we need to sink it before it docks. Follow up with destruction of the island port facilities. The opposition is expected to consist of an enemy fighter wing of unknown composition and patrolling Aegis warships. The Aegis missile system is highly effective. Eliminate the warships quickly.
Ready? Break now!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Nine. On our right. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Take off. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Fire. Shoot it down. Bogey on our 6. Take off. target located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! What is that? Wasted! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Let's go! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Altitude too low. Flying. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Enemy locked. Enemy target located. On our left. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Focus on our 6. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down. Up ahead. On our right. Focus on our 6. Fire! Shoot it down. Jesus! Take off! Let's return! Don't let him get away! Enemy target located. And up ahead!
Alert, body damage.
Focus on our 6.
Alert, body damage. Alert,
On our
body
left.
damage. Alert, body damage. Alert,
Up
body
ahead.
damage.
Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him! Wasted! Enemy locked on
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body
Enemy in
damage.
sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Mission accomplished.
Your mercenary unit has proved its reliability. We request you aid in the extraction of one of our officers from the enemy mountain fortress. We can only send one unit without alerting the opposition. Target. Cripple enemy air defense and land on their runway. Only you have the requisite skills. You will be paid handsomely.
Ready? Break now! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Back one! Move on our tail! On our left! Boogie at 12 o'clock! On the head! Fire! Down! Remove him away! On our left! Boogie on our 6! On our left! Bogey on our 6! Enemy locked up, pick off! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target, fire! Bogey on our 6! Pick off! On our right! Bogey on our 6. Take off! Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus! Miss! Bogey on our tail!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. 9! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Jesus! Miss! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Bogey on our 6. Stay with him. Pick off! Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Out! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Back one! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Out! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! It goes! Woohoo! On our left. Up ahead! Fire! Down! Back one!
captured port has become a key resupply facility for our forces. We cannot allow the enemy to cripple or recapture it. Current intelligence suggests the enemy is preparing a bombing raid utilizing stealth bombers. Even one can devastate the facility. Keep alert. Target, stealth bomber wing.
Ready? Break now! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. God! Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our six. Wingman up ahead! Fire! Shoot it down! Break through him away! Bogey on our six. And enemy on our left! Take off! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! On our left! Enemy in sight. Fire! Bogey on our six. Stay with him. Back one! Take off!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Die! Die! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our six. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus! Miss! Bogey on our tail! Enemy up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Bogey on our six. On our left! Enemy up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Up ahead! Bogey on our six. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it up ahead! On our left! Up ahead! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our six. Locked on our tail! Stay with him! Stay back one! Enemy inside. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our six. Wait! Bogey on our tail! On our left! Bogey on our six. Bogey on our six. Up ahead. Bogey on our six. On our left. Take off. Bogey on our six. Target located. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Oh, pull out of it.
Engine stall.
All right. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss. Locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our six. Enemy in sight. Enemy up ahead! On our left! Hold you on our tail! On our left! Up ahead! Locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Hold you on our tail! I don't know! Pull out of it! Hold you on our tail! Focus at 12 o'clock! Up ahead! Enemy in sight! Fire! Shoot the next one! On our left! Enemy in sight! Enemy locked on target! Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! It's wasted! Enemy target located. Bring him away. Wasted. Mission accomplished.
The enemy is committing its huge mothership to this theatre. They are growing desperate. Eliminate the mothership and their naval mobility is crippled. There are no reference points on the ocean. Pay attention to the operational map. Target mothership.
Ready? Break now! Enemy targets located.
Warning.
Locked on us. Visual approaching. Guys! Enemy targets located. Take off! Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located.
Target.
Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. And up ahead! Bingo! Bogey on our 6. Enemy Enemy in sight. Take off! On our left! Bingo! Bogey at 12 o'clock! On our right! Bogey on our 6! Up ahead! Fire! Shoot down! Wasted! On our right! Enemy in sight! Bogey on our 6! Up ahead! Take off! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Jesus, miss! Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! On our left! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6.
Warning.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Take off!
Warning.
Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Great shot! Wasted! Enemy targets located. Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Crawl! Pull out of it!
Engine stall.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back run! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Crawl! Pull out of it! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Up ahead!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Bogey on our tail! Take off! Up ahead! On our right! Enemy is up ahead! Up ahead!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. West on our right! Up ahead! Enemy bogey on our 6. Back run! Bogey on our tail! Take off! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. On our left! Westward, up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our tail! On our right! Up ahead! him! Enemy in sight! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight! Jesus, on our left! Pull out of it! I'm losing him! Enemy in sight! Enemy locked on target! Bingo!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight! Enemy locked on target!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight! Enemy in sight! Enemy locked on target! Bingo! Yahoo! Mission accomplished!
The captured port has become a key resupply facility for our forces. We cannot allow the enemy to cripple or recapture it. Current intelligence suggests the enemy is preparing a bombing raid utilizing stealth bombers. Even one can devastate the facility. Keep alert. Target, stealth bomber wing.
Ready? Break now! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Shot! Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our six! Wingman up ahead! Fire! Shoot down! Bring through him away! Bogey on our six! Enemy on our left! Take off! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! On our left! Enemy in sight. Fire! Bogey on our six. Stay with him. Back one! Take off!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Die! Die! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our six. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Bogey on our tail! Enemy up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Enemy up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it up ahead! On our left! Up ahead! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on our tail! Stay with him! Stay back, run! Enemy inside. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Wait! Bogey on our tail! On our left! Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Take off! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Target located. Up ahead! Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Pull out of it!
Engine stall.
On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our 6.
Caution.
Pull out of it! Enemy in sight. Enemy up ahead! On our left! Bogey on our tail! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Bogey on our tail! On our tail! Pull out of it! Bogey on our tail! Bogey at 12 o'clock! Up ahead! Enemy in sight! Fire! Shoot it at one! On our left! Enemy in sight! Enemy locked on target! Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! It's wasted! Enemy target located. Away! Wasted!
The enemy is committing its huge mothership to this theater. They are growing desperate. Eliminate the mothership and their naval mobility is crippled. There are no reference points on the ocean. Pay attention to the operational map. Target mothership.
Ready? Break now! Enemy targets located.
Warning.
Locked on us. Visual approaching. Dive! Enemy targets located. Take off! Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located.
Target.
Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. And up ahead! Bingo! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Take off! On our left! Bingo! Woohoo! Bogey at 12 o'clock. On our right! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Fire! Shoot down! Wasted! On our right! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Take off! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Jesus, miss! Let's return to mission, buddy! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! On our left! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6.
Warning.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Take off!
Warning.
Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! Wasted! Enemy targets located. Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Crawl! Pull out of it!
Engine stall.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back run! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Woohoo! Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Crawl! Pull out of it! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Moving on our tail! Take off! Up ahead! On our right! Enemy is up ahead! Up ahead!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. West on our right! Up ahead! Enemy Bogey on our six. Back run! Bogey on our tail! Take off! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Take Bogey on our six. On our left! Westward! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our six. Bogey on our tail! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Jesus, miss! Don't let him get away! Stay with him! Enemy in sight! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight! Jesus, on our left! Pull out of it! I'm losing him! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo!
Alert, body damage.
Oh, flying!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Mission accomplished.
Despite the elimination of all fuel refineries, the enemy continues to conduct operations. You are assigned to recon for undetected fuel supplies. Even though this is just recon, engage and eliminate any opposition patrols. Good hunting.
targets located. Enemy locked on Brooke at 12 o'clock. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on takeoff. Up ahead. Enemy targets located. Enemy targets located. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Put down. Great shot. Don't let him get away. They will get him away. Look on our tail. Enemy target. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss! On our right!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Guys! Guys! On our left! Up ahead! Fire! Put it down! Jesus, miss! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our tail! Jesus, miss! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss! Don't let him get away. Great shot! Enemy target located. Jesus, miss! Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on. Take off! Great shot! Out! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Bogey on our 6. Take off! Bogey on our 6. Enemy target located. Take off! Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. I'm losing him! The enemy target located. Stay with him. Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss! Stay with him. Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Fire! Put it down! Stay with me! Shot! I'm losing him! Jesus, miss! Let's return to mission, buddy! Oh, pull out of it!
Engine stalled. Caution. Engine stalled.
Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss! An enemy target located. Jesus, miss! What? Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Shoot him away! Mission accomplished.
Our recon work has identified the last fuel depot. Go and bomb it flat. Target: a group of fuel production bases. The enemy is using its top guns in this theater. Keep focused and good hunting.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Great shot! Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. On our right. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in up ahead. Take off. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. On our right. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Enemy missile approaching. Dive. Dive. Enemy in. On our right. Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Altitude too low. Fly.
Caution. Low altitude.
Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire.
Alert, flash damage. Alert, flash damage. Alert, flash
Locked on
damage.
target. Fire.
Alert,
Enemy
flash
target
damage.
located.
Alert, flash damage.
Bogey on our tail. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy altitude too low. Fly.
Caution. Low altitude. Caution.
Too low. Fly. Enemy in sight. Great shot. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Altitude too low. Fly.
Caution. Low altitude.
Shot. Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down!
Alert, flash damage. Alert, flash damage. body damage.
Enemy
Alert,
locked on
body
target.
damage.
Quick, up ahead! Quick shot! Bogey at 12 o'clock on our right. Bogey on our 6. Bingo! Yahoo! On our right. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! South, on our left. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back one! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back one! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Bogey at 12 o'clock. Bogey on our 6. Enemy target located. Take off. Bogey on our tail. On our right. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Jesus,
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body
Enemy
damage.
target located.
Warning. Warning.
Up ahead. Bogey on our tail. Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Enemy target located. On our right. Bogey at 12 o'clock. Bogey on our 6. On our right. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. I'm losing it. Enemy target located. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. On our right.
Warning.
Bogey on our 6. On our right. Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Take off. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Move him away. I'm losing it. Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. On our right. On our left. Bogey on our 6.
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. 9. On our left. Up ahead. Bogey at 12. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Don't let it get away. Bogey on our 6. Jesus, miss. Take off. Enemy target located. Up ahead. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Bingo. Yahoo! Back one. Enemy target located. six. Take off. Enemy target located. Focus on our six. I'm losing him. Enemy target located. On our right. Focus on our six. I'm losing him. Focus on our six. Enemy target located. I'm losing him. Enemy target located. On our right. Focus on our six. Focus 12 o'clock. On our right. Up ahead. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Put it down. Jesus, miss. Jesus, miss. They went wasted. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Focus on their tails! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. On our right. Focus on our six. Focus. On our left. Focus on our six. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Take off. Missile approaching. Nine. Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy target located.
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Nine.
Warning.
Up ahead.
Warning.
Focus on our six. Enemy target located. Focus on our six.
Warning.
Enemy locked on us. Missile approaching. Nine. Enemy locked on target. Take off.
Warning.
On our left. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Focus on our six. Enemy target located. Take off. Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy in sight. Focus on our six. Enemy locked on our left. Take off. Altitude too low. Flying. Enemy target located. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Wasted.
Warning.
Focus on our six. Enemy target located. On our right.
Warning.
On ahead. On our left. Let's bring them up ahead. On our right. Enemy in sight. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yep, take off! Enemy target located. Enemy target located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Bogey on our 6. On our left! Bogey at 12 o'clock! Enemy in sight. Enemy in... On our left! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! Here! Out! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Mission accomplished.
Offensive operations are now concentrated on the Scorpion Island fortress. The base itself is a hard nut to crack, but we will isolate it by eliminating its bridge and central runway. Target: Red Suspension Bridge to the island and its Air Force base. There will be plenty of ack-ack and SAM defenses around the runway. Go in for one pass, then break off operations.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Enemy locked on bogey at 12 o'clock. Target! Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6. On our left. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Up ahead! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Here, out! Bogey on our 10, take off! On our left! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot down! On our left! Bogey at 12 o'clock! Fire! Shoot down! Great shot! Don't let him get away! Back one! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Altitude too low. Flying! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. On our left. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back one! On our left! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yahoo! Don't let him get away! Stay with him. He's wasted! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! I'm losing him! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Alert 5 damage. Alert 5 damage. Alert 5
Enemy in
damage.
sight.
Alert 5 damage. Alert
Enemy
5
target located.
damage. Warning.
Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Take off! Up ahead! Enemy in sight.
Warning.
Enemy in bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy take off! Fire! Bogey on our 6.
Warning.
Bogey on our tail!
Warning. Warning.
Take off!
Warning. Warning.
Jesus! Miss!
Warning.
On our left! Bogey on our tail! On our left! Enemy in sight. Altitude too low. Flying!
Caution.
Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Take off! On our right! Bogey on our tail! Enemy targets located.
Warning.
Lock on. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Bogey on our 6. Great shot! Enemy locked on. Take off! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Fire! Put it down! Bring it shot! Stay with him. Focus on our 6. You blew him away! Enemy target located. Enemy target located.
Warning.
Lock on us. Missile approaching. Dive! On our left. Up ahead. Focus on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Put it down! Jesus! Miss! Fire! Put it down! Enemy target located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! On our right! Up ahead! And up ahead! Jesus! Miss! On our right! Focus on our 6. On our left! Up ahead! On our right! Up ahead! Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus! Miss! Jesus! Miss! Blew him away! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Great shot! Altitude too low. Flying.
Caution.
Mission accomplished.
The enemy is on his last legs. One more strike should lay him out. Take your unit through the ravine to the enemy headquarters. Intelligence is sketchy on force composition near the headquarters, so keep on your toes. Fly low on your way in. Everything above the ravine is a SAM kill zone.
Ready? Break now! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! located. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot back one! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on. Slow, flying! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Move on our tail!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert,
Enemy in
body
sight.
damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Mission accomplished.
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered. This may be your final task. Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace. Good luck.
Ready? Right now! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on. Enemy target located. Broken. Enemy in sight. An enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. On our right. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Stay with him. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Fire! Out! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus! Miss! On our right! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus! Miss! Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Jesus! Miss! Jesus! Miss! Back one! Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Boogie on our tail! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Bingo! Yahoo! Great shot! Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution. Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Enemy. Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Great shot!
Caution.
Bingo! Yahoo! Great shot!
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Enemy in sight. Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Great shot!
Caution.
Great shot!
Caution.
Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy.
Caution. Caution.
Bingo! Yahoo! Locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Bingo! Yahoo!
Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body
Bingo!
damage. Alert. Body damage.
Congratulations. The enemy has capitulated and the coup has failed. The rightful government has been restored to this peaceful country. Your skill as top guns changed the balance. From the bottom of our hearts,